All right, guys, so you're considering moving to Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Well, you found the right channel. Make sure you guys subscribe right away because we're gonna have a lot of videos. And today's topic is going to be about do not move to Eau Claire, Wisconsin if you cannot handle this one fact. And I'm gonna follow up with alternatives if you can't handle this fact. Or if you're moving here, some ideas. The cold, the winter, old man winter. He's coming around every single year around November, December. The outdoor stuff that Wisconsin is so well known about, the kayaking, the canoeing, the four-wheeling, the outdoor activities, the farmer's market outside, all those fun stuff goes goodbye during winter months. So that kind of sucks. If you can't handle not doing stuff outside constantly, you can't handle the cold, you can't handle shoveling your snow, you can't handle brushing your car off in the winter, well, you could probably hire somebody to help you with that or just buy a house with a garage in it. It's inevitable. Every single year, winter happens. If you can't handle that, rethink where you're moving. Move down to Texas or Florida or maybe Southern California because I'm telling you what, it's brutal, it's cold. November comes around and you are shivering like crazy. We're a real estate company right in the middle of Eau Claire. People will give us a call and they're like, what do I do when I buy a house? Do I need to like re-insulate my house or whatever? And for the most part, houses are ready to rock and roll for wintertime because they're built for winter. So if you guys are moving to the area, make sure you reach out to me. I can help you find a house. But anywho's, I want to give you guys an idea of what winter life looks like in Wisconsin. So I'm going to give you guys a couple ideas of things that you can do outdoors that are winter related. And I'm going to give you guys a couple ideas of indoor stuff that you can do that doesn't require you to have a hat and a coat on and be super cold. So I'm going to start with outdoor stuff. A couple of things are skiing, snowboarding. That is a really popular thing to do around here. Actually, my videographer and cousin, Justin, he loves going skiing. Pretty much he's out skiing every single weekend somewhere new in the state of Wisconsin. Then he can make it back for Monday for work. But the closest ski hill that I know of to us is going to be Christie Mountain. And then we also have a ski resort over in Wausau, Wisconsin, which is just like an hour and 15 minutes east of us. I'm not too big of a skier or snowboarder myself. I am actually more into snowmobiling. So that's what I spend a lot of my time in the winter doing is snowmobiling. There's an Eau Claire Snowmobile Club. Actually, there's tons of clubs around here. So if you don't have a lot of contacts or friends around here, make sure you join a club. And there's actually a lot of different random clubs. So just Google clubs in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. I'm part of a running club. I'm part of a gym who kind of, it's not really a club, but feels like a club. It's a CrossFit gym, which is also another great thing you could do during the winter. Join a gym, join a CrossFit gym. It doesn't require you to be outside. It's a fun way to meet cool people and get in shape at the same time. So for winter activities, I'd say join a really cool CrossFit gym or like a group fitness type style workout crew. A couple other things is snowshoeing. A couple places for snowshoeing around here. Hoffman Hills State Rec area. I actually went out there this summer. It's also a great spot to hike during the summer. And actually all these places I'm mentioning are great spots during the summer too. Well, obviously you can't like snowshoe in the summer, but it's a great spot to hike. Another great spot to go snowshoeing during the winter is Beaver Creek Reserve, which is also a really cool spot in the summer. It's a lot of outdoor stuff to do there. Google it if you guys want some more information. I don't want to go on and on about a place that is not irrelevant to everybody. Another thing, so skiing and snowboarding. A couple, like the ski hills you can go to and travel to, but there's actually a couple places that are just like low-key littler hills. I don't think they have like an entrance pass to go to. One of them is actually Pinehurst Park, which is on the north side of Eau Claire. And that's a really cool spot for snowboarding and tubing with like littler kids, I guess you could say. It's less of like a commitment for the day to go there. It's more like a, hey, let's go here for an hour and tube down this hill kind of thing. So that's Pinehurst Park. Pinehurst Park actually, last time I was out there last winter, actually had their own little ice skating rink. Kind of cool little thing to do. And then Boyd Park also has their own rink. And actually right now, every lake in the state of Wisconsin is basically an ice rink right now because we had enough warm weather where all the snow melted and it just made this perfect glaze on every single lake, which that's kind of rare. I don't remember the last time where you could just go out and start ice skating on any lake. My buddy who sent me a Snapchat the other day where he's just literally recording himself going across this lake. And it's weird because the ice is so clear, it looks like he's just gliding across water. It's kind of cool. Ice fishing, so anywhere you have a lake, you can go ice fishing. Half Moon Lake is a really cool spot to go fishing or ice fishing during the winter. It's just a little lake in the middle of Eau Claire. Pretty low-key and a pretty popular spot during the summer, especially they have a beach there. And then Lake Altoona. And then up in Chippewa Falls, which is like 15, 20 minutes north of us, you got Lake Wissota, which is the largest lake in our area. Pretty good spot for ice fishing as well. And then last but not least is Fat Tire Biking. So I mentioned Lowe's Creek before for snowshoeing as well. There's a ton of trails out at Lowe's Creek, which is also a great spot for cross-country skiing. Or if you want to go snowshoeing, that's also a good spot. I love going out there during the winter. It's pretty close to my house. And it's also the largest like hiking rec area in Eau Claire. So I spend a lot of time out there during the summer. Not as much time in the winter just because it's a little bit less convenient and fun to go hiking in the winter, but I still enjoy going out there. That's a pretty extensive list of things you can do during the winter here in Eau Claire. I'm sure you can come up with other things too. Maybe you're like Buddy the Elf and you want to like put a fort together and have a snowball fight with your neighbor or something. I don't know. So indoor activities are going to be, hi Daisy, you want to join us? Indoor things are going to include the Chippewa Valley Museum for like local history, the Pablo Center at the Confluence. So if it's not very advertised, but there's actually a lot of really cool talent who comes through and actually performs. Also, the Pablo Center is the spot where I didn't even actually know this until I was researching for this specific video, but we have this really cool farmers market. And in the winter, it's actually moved into the Pablo Center. That's another like a really cool thing to do. Also, make sure you guys subscribe and like my video and comment something about this video, and kind of motivates me to keep making these videos. And also, if you're like looking to buy a house here, reach out to me. My phone number is down in the description. It's actually my direct cell phone. So if you guys text that or call that, you're literally getting me on the phone. So don't hesitate to reach out to me 7 days a week. Coffee shops, go read a book at a coffee shop. Now I'm getting kind of, out there with my ideas, but these are all things you can do in Wisconsin, in Eau Claire. Go to a brewery. There's the Lazy Monk Brewing downtown, and then right across the road actually is the Brewing Project. Two cool places to go and get a drink. Shopping and markets. So you got the Eau Claire Farmers Market, like I said, in the Pablo Center. And then there's actually live music and stand-up comedians at the Plus. And sometimes live music at the Acoustic Cafe downtown. Pretty cool spots to go check out any time of the year. With seasonal events, so there's this thing called the Holiday Light Display in the Irvine Park in Chippewa Falls. That's a must-do. I got my little family. We go out to that a couple times because it's an easy way to kill an hour of time, and it's always pretty entertaining. And then some more indoor activities you can do during the winter here in Eau Claire. Bowling. We got a couple great bowling alleys, escape rooms, indoor sports complexes. When I start researching, I start putting this video together and talking about it, it makes me realize that there's actually a lot of stuff to do in the winter here in Eau Claire. Yeah, you probably aren't going to be sitting with your shirt off, getting your tan on a beach, sipping a pina colada in the middle of summer, but there's actually pretty good stuff to do. The other thing that I've heard a lot of people who have bought houses with us over the years who reach out to us through this YouTube channel, they actually like the fact that there's a very distinguished 4 different seasons of Wisconsin. You got winter, it sucks, but you adapt to it, and before you know it, it's springtime, things are starting to bloom. You get that spring scent in the air. It's just a good time of the year. It makes you kind of happy, right? The days are getting longer, and then you got summer. And summer is just so great. There's so many things to do during the summer. Going out hiking, going exploring different areas of Wisconsin. There's so many different hiking trails. So if you guys have never downloaded this app called All Trails, and you just look on All Trails for different hiking ideas, I still do that to this day in Eau Claire. I kind of have my areas that I really like hiking, like Lowe's Creek or Northwest Park, but I still use it sometimes to find a new trail if me and Daisy just want to go check out a new area. Make sure you guys download that app. And then you got fall time, which actually to me is my favorite time of the year. And it's because I like a little bit cooler. I don't like the 90 to 85 degree weather. I like it like 60 degrees. I could walk out with a t-shirt in 55-degree weather and be very happy. The leaves start changing color in the fall. You got apple orchards and pumpkin patches to go to, so you got a couple extra more seasonal things to do that during that time of year. To recap all this, if you're still not happy with the options that I gave you for things to do during the winter, I wouldn't move here. Just simple as that. If you can't handle not being outside for a little bit and we're bundling up and being a little bit cold once in a while, probably wouldn't move here if that's not your style of living that you're looking for. But if it is, make sure you reach out to me. I'm at a text message, an email away, or even there's a link down here to just talk to me virtually. So would love to chat with you guys and work with people from YouTube all the time. And obviously, if you guys are watching this, you must be thinking about moving here. So you might as well reach out to the guy who lives here. Have a good day, guys. See you later.